Hello, this is Kirandeep Kaur, and today in this video we are going to discuss 5 ways to reverse a string in modern JavaScript. So before wasting any time, let's move to the first way, which is a very typical way. We have our inbuilt methods and we will use inbuilt methods to actually reverse a string. So the very first thing that we have to do is, we all know that we just have to create a function for reversing a string. So just reverse, right? And we want to reverse, let's say, hello. So the very first and the basic way is to get this string, the string that we are passing inside our function, string, split that. What this split method is doing, this is an inbuilt method, and what this is doing, it will split this string into an array of the characters. So if you want to see the result of this, it is going to be like this, HELLO. It will give us this, and we have another inbuilt method which is reverse, which is going to reverse this array for us, OLLEH, and eventually we are going to join this, which will give us the reversed string. So instead of logging it here, we will just return that from here and we'll log the result here only. So this gives us the reversed string. So this is the first way of solving this problem. Now the follow-up that will come if you are facing this question in an interview would be that I do not want to use this split method. I want to use some ES6 or something from modern JavaScript. So which is the second way to solve the same problem. So instead of using split, we are going to use our spread operator. So this will do the same thing which split is doing for us, and it will give us the same result, same reversed string. So that is the second way to solve this reversing a string problem using the spread operator, which we have in our ES6, which we have in our modern JavaScript. Now the next thing which comes is that interviewer wants you to not use any inbuilt method. Not use the main one is reverse here, which is actually reversing the string. So interviewer doesn't want you to use this. So what's the third way to solve this problem without using the inbuilt functions, right? So for that, you can simply use the decremented for loop. So what we are going to do, we have this hello here, right? Sorry for the erase. We have this hello here. So we'll just apply this loop here. We'll start from the end. We'll continue till we reach to the very first. And what are we going to do? We are just going to take another string because we're going to save our result in that string. So new string plus equals wherever we are currently. So we are at the ith index, starting from O, it will just append that into the empty string, which is empty, then O, then again L, E, and H. And eventually we are going to return new string from this function. And we got this, okay, sorry for that. And we got the same result back. So that's the third way of solving the problem without using the inbuilt methods. So that's the third one. Another one is interviewer wants you to maybe think about something else to solve the problem. That could be a follow-up question. Otherwise, if you have solved it till yet, that would be good to go. But we are going to discuss the fourth way to solve this problem, and which is going to be the recursion for us. It gives you an opportunity to write a clean code in a very precise way. So how are we going to do that? So we have, again, I'm going to take this example like hello. This is our first string. I'm going to take H out of here and I'm going to apply my reverse function same to this leftover string. So how can I get this leftover string, which is ELLO? I can just take string dot substring from the first index. So I'm just going to leave the first character and I'm going to move ahead with the first one, that's E. So at 0th index you have H, at first index you have E. So from starting from E till the end of the string, you're gonna get that from here. And we will apply this reverse method on this entire string. plus the thing that we got out from here, which is h, the first character. So how can we get that? That's simple. The first character, you can get it from here. So you will have h here, then you will apply the same function to the e, then to the l, then to the l, then to the o, and eventually you're going to return this. But we should have a base case, and the base case is, since we are eliminating each time one character, eventually we will have a time where there is no character left and this will be an empty string. So in that case, you are going to return an empty string from here, otherwise you're going to return this. We got an error, again that same error, and we got this. So this is how you can solve this problem with recursion, and it is a very fun way to actually solve it using recursion. So if you get to face this problem in interview, this is a very good way you can show interviewer that you can actually solve the problem using different scenarios, using different ways. And the final and the fifth way is the interviewer can definitely ask you, he or she does not want you to use inbuilt functions or recursion, and he specifically wants you to solve this problem using ES6. So how are we going to do that? So we must know that we have a reduce function in ES6. So we are going to use that here. So we have this hello. First of all, the reduce function can only be applied to the arrays. So we have to split this. So either you can use the spread operator for the same task, or you can use the split. I'm going to use split, but you can use the spread operator as well. So you're just going to apply reduce, and you know what reduce take. It take one accumulator, it take one item, and every time you have to append whatever your item is, you just have to do item plus accumulator, and the starting of that accumulator is going to be an empty string like this. So you console log and you got the same thing, but instead of logging here, we are just going to return from here. So you can solve this same problem using this reduce function as well, which is a very fun way to solve this reverse string problem. So these are some of the 5 ways that you can actually show your flexibility of working with modern JavaScript, or using recursion, or using loops. You can show the interviewer that for the sake of the time, because here in the interview, definitely interviewer wants to see how much knowledge do you have, but in the real-time code you definitely will use the inbuilt function. So you can show the interviewer that you are also familiar with all the inbuilt functions that can help to solve a specific problem. So yeah, that's pretty much about the reversing a string problem, and definitely this is the end of the video, and I'll see you soon in the next video. But if you like the video and you like the content, do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to watch new videos. Thank you so much.